When I was very, very young, I saw myself in a hall like Carnegie Hall. I'm in the middle of this stage, and all around me are all of these musicians in an orchestra and a rhythm section. And I'm in front of this conductor's pulpit with my little baton, just conducting out this orchestra. And I grab this microphone and I turn around and I start like belting a note. And everyone in the audience just goes wild. They go crazy. I think that's my dream. I think that's where I want to be. That feels like home to me.
2:11 every night.
I currently am in 5 different bands. One of them called Women of the World. We sing in 37 languages. And then I work with an amazing, prolific jazz drummer named Terry Lynn Carrington. And with her, I had the opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall. Check that box off. I also have a group that I'm in called the Screaming Headless Torsos, where I get to be super experimental. And I also have had opportunities to play with orchestras where I'm singing. I've composed music now that I've arranged for strings and arranged for orchestra. I just love sound, and that can mean anything. Music, literal sound effects, making weird noises, all of that stuff, and how to make sure that I can bring people on a journey with me using sound. When I was 4 years old, I had the opportunity to sing with my parents, who had been singing in churches pretty much all over the state, specifically Haitian churches. So we spoke Haitian Creole and English. And finally, when they gave me the chance to sing with them, I got the chance to really feel that vibe of being on a stage and singing for not only my own benefit, but for other people to feel something. So that started me on the journey of just wanting to do music in any capacity that I could find. Though it wasn't until high school that I decided, you know what, I'm really going to take this seriously. I'm not only going to do this because I love it, I want to make this my life, my purpose. I decided to go to music school. And specifically, I went to Berklee College of Music. And so music became everything to me. It's everywhere in every part of my life. All right.
Am I queen or am I cards right?
My parents strived to do everything that they could to take care of their family. They wanted to make a world that was easier for us to pursue our dreams and passions and to have just a better, easier life. And so my parents, in trying to do that, they moved around a lot.
Look at this place. This is insane. I used to come to this park all the time as a kid. I mean, my parents were moving us around so much, but we settled down in Medford, Mass for a bit. And I just remember this park being where I spent so much time just playing and just being free. These swings. Oh my gosh, so many things have changed here, but this is certainly not. Look at this.
I was not really Haitian enough, but then again, I wasn't really American enough. I certainly was not perceived as Black enough for some reason. And that's where really music came through. Music is boundless. There's different types of aspects of music that I felt like I could take a little bit of everything and come to appreciate it fully in a way that maybe if people didn't want to accept me, they'd accept the sounds that I made. I like to think of myself as more of a sound weaver. It's never going to be exactly what conventionally might be the most like easy to follow, but I don't care. I remember 2019 in particular. That year was a really difficult year for me. because I had just ended a pretty rough relationship. And I found myself kind of listless and feeling like I wasn't in my body. I didn't really have a clear mind. I just felt like I didn't know who I was anymore. And then as I'm in the gym and I'm like, okay, this is clearing my mind. This is making my body feel something. A friend of mine came up and she said, hey, you might want to try bodybuilding. I was like, what are you talking about? No, like me, a bodybuilder? Like, I've had all of these insecurities, especially about my body, because I had been bullied about that very thing. Like, I was too tall, or my feet were too big, or my head was too big for my body, or just insert things here. Kids are vicious and it's weird. But I never would have expected that bodybuilding would be the thing that would make me appreciate my body.
And now I'm pumped. Guess who's ready for her show?
I'm just saying. And I'll write that.
It's just become such a huge part of me, like understanding how the gym is kind of a microcosm of what I want to see in the world. People dedicated and pushing forward and getting to know their bodies more, getting to clear their minds more. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Feel it gone. Feel it gone. Feel it gone.
Berkeley came a knocking one day. They were like, hey, do you want to apply for this voice teacher position? And I said, well, yeah, I'd love to do that. And so I interviewed for the job, and now I teach at my alma mater. I teach at Berkeley College of Music in the voice department. I am a professor there. And just to be able to have that full circle moment of being considered childish and immature, but embracing that fully and being myself, bringing that to the table, and now having people appreciate that and acknowledge that and want me to teach that and pass that on, it's pretty epic.
Where else can we add some articulations, y'all? What do you think we should do?
Finally, I'm starting to create music that I like. My main objective here is to instill joy, a sense of that wonder in people again. So I've been writing a lot of music that will hopefully bring about that vibe, and no matter what style it is that I'm giving to an audience, it has that at the center of it. It's all coming together bit by bit. I swear to you, very soon, I'm gonna be in that Carnegie Hall, and I'm gonna have that orchestra, and I'm gonna have that conducting pulpit. I'm gonna turn around and y'all will be there. You'll see it.
Help me, please.